Hey kids, one more time around the block with 31 days of Tubi Terrors. Of course, I'm going to have to look up what this is going to be. Number 7. I have done 2 Tubi Terror reviews before October, so I'm putting numbers that will correspond with that. This is day 5, so this is the 5th day of the 31 days of Tubi Terrors, and what we have is a Don Sharp directed film. Don Sharp, he had worked with Hammer. He did Rasputin, the Mad Monk, and probably a few other ones. I don't know what company this is. It's from 1964. It's the headliner is Lon Chaney Jr., only billed as Lon Chaney in this. He shouldn't have had top bill. It's just that he was a recognizable name in this. He heads a family called the Whitlocks, and they're reputed to be witches, and they're having a feud that's centuries old, since the 1600s, with Lanier family. Jack Headley plays Bill Lanier, and he and a partner, Miles Forrester, played by Barry Lennon. They progress is happening, so-called progress, population increasing and such. So they have basically the same sort of plan that happened, was occurring in Poltergeist. They were basically digging out a cemetery to put suburban type housing. I think most of the town had already moved everybody and everything, and except for the Whitlocks, they were holding out. They've been buried in this cemetery for 800 years. Be a lot of them, wouldn't there? But yeah, and what propels Whitlocks to actually act, because for the longest time you're watching a movie and you kind of wonder why they're not going after the Laniers before this. Is him doing this, Bill, but it's actually his Miles, did the digging, or digging order to knock down their headstones and such, and Bill wanted to be more diplomatic, but it wasn't going to work with a partner like him. But what ends up happening also that propels this revenge is the reason why the feud happened in the first place. Vanessa Whitlock was an accused witch who was not burned. The actress playing her is Yvette Rees. She wasn't burned back then. As punishment, they bury her alive. So essentially, probably because of witchcraft. This witchcraft is not pagan based. It's like the pagan religions are just Satanism. But because of that, she's still alive, and when dig out the cemetery, the Whitlock plots, she's resurrected, or she's set free. And Morgan Whitlock, which is Lon Chaney Jr., he ends up after somebody's death. He's accused of it, and this is one situation with Lon Chaney. He disappears for a good portion of the movie. He does come back when things, are really stirring up. But going back to the headliner, who should have been, the first name on the thing, Jack Hedley, who plays Bill Lannister. Little bit more plot, which is pretty cool. Amy Whitlock, the niece of Lon Chaney's character, Diane Clare, has kind of a Romeo and Juliet situation with the younger brother of Bill, Todd Lanier, played by David Weston. That adds some meat to the yeah. This is a good movie. It's kind of a minor little movie, but it has some really great things to recommend it. The photography is excellent. This is 64, which is a year after The Haunting, the Robert Wise version, and the photography is similar to that. Because that, in some ways, that was trying to invoke the 40s. This film, particular scenes and sequences kind of recall 40s, especially the heavy, score, very over dramatic score and such. But then it goes back to more of a more modern black and white British movie. Arthur Lavis is the director of photography on this, and he is quite good. This is a very decent. It won't, one of those movies that if you're into this period, I think it's very much worth watching. Lon Chaney is actually quite good in all the scenes that he's in. I have to assume possibly he had more scenes, but we all know he had a drinking problem, and it was really getting worse as he was getting older. Sorry to say. But yeah, Witchcraft from 1964. It is on Tubi. So this is day 5, number 5 of my 31 days of Tubi terrors. Well, until tomorrow, stay safe and always have a good time. Bye now.